Worthy become a number one receiver at some point? I think so.
So I think the potential is there. I think he's probably more of a high-end 2 if he reaches the potential. Because I do think that he's probably not going to get to what Devontae Smith is. And I think Devontae Smith is a high-end 2. Not to say that he, again, can't be the route runner with the speed. Devontae's got great hands and he's physical and he plays above the rim very, very well. So I think they complement his skill set is route running, speed, deceleration, creating separation. And then you got obviously the speed to just kind of make angles disappear. So if he puts on a little bit of weight and we still see that speed and acceleration that he has, then I think I'll change my tune. It's tough.
I don't know what it is. I say it wholeheartedly. I think that he can. Mm-hmm. Am I betting that he will right now? I'm 50-50. But something that you said triggered me to think about it this way. Devontae Smith is a very good comparison. But I don't know how you feel. I don't know that Smith has progressed as much since coming to the NFL as what I think the potential for Worthy is to progress. So for me, if Andy gives him the Tyreek treatment and Andy brings him along, we saw Tyreek go from who he was to what he is in a progression in his time in Kansas City. If Andy can dig down, and Worthy seems to be into it, although Xavier, don't wear blue and orange pants on your first day in Arrowhead. I'm just saying. Just so you're aware. But if Andy gives him that kind of treatment, it feels like Andy's got a pretty good connection with him, much like he did with Tyreek. And I hate to put that connection out there and use Tyreek's name, but it's true. He has that kind of speed, and if he gets that kind of attention, he could progress to the point where he is a number one.
Yeah, I'm not going to put that on him. I'm not going to do it. I'll never put that expectation on a player. I think that, again, probably 10 pounds is what we're looking at. Get him in the weight room a bit more, 10 pounds. Let's see what he can do with 10 pounds of added muscle. And that's not for this year. That's for next year.
Yeah.
So this year, he's going to probably play around 170, maybe 165, because you do lose weight during the season. And I need to see a lot of what he did at Texas. I need to see some over routes. Honestly, how are you going to handle getting hit over the middle of the field in the NFL? Let me see that. I want to see that and things like that. So if we can see some more RPO concepts and get some slants like Tyreek did in Kansas City a few years ago, maybe we can start to actually have that conversation.
And he does run slants pretty well and successfully. If you guys don't know Matt Harmon, he does reception perception. And so first thing I did, I went and checked all that. And the slant is more successful for him than you would be given his size. So yeah, for sure. I'm holding out hope, guys. Holding out hope. Hanneman, nice to see you. Love Kingsley's potential, but any concerns about his run blocking? He seems to miss blocks downfield. I mean, he doesn't zero in as good as some other guys, but he's athletic enough to fix that. It's more about, I think, playing under control. I don't know how you feel, Dan.
Yeah, it's those landmarks, right? It's really what are you aiming at? Sometimes they're not the best. And he's obviously got the athletic ability to change all of that. I will say he does tend to fall off blocks normally. And a lot of it is just more technique. And that's something that's going to come with time. And I'll be honest with you, I'd much rather deal with a maybe poor-ish run blocker and a really good pass protector than the opposite. Because Wanye was great in the run game. Fantastic for him last year. Every time they dropped back to pass, I held my breath. And the one thing you're going to do in this league with Patrick Mahomes at quarterback is throw the football a lot more, and he's going to be winning you games. So I'd rather lean on that.
I'm 100% with you. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thundarius, I'm 4 years in on my main channel and still haven't hit 500. Folks, go see Thundarius' channel. Yeah. Throw it in the chat, Thundarius. Even give him a link.
Yeah, let's go.
I like the beard content. And we do still need to hook up about that. I have an idea because I don't have time to do as much beard content as I would like. Who do you think wins out right now? Wanye or Kingsley? What do you got? Great question, Alicia. Thank you.
I think it's going to be Kingsley. I've said that since they drafted him, and I believe that he's going to be your starting left tackle.
Okay. I'm gonna. My gut says you're probably right, but for sake of devil's advocacy here, I'm going to take the opposite and say that he doesn't quite get that done in training camp, and Wanye starts the season, but eventually he is the starter this year.
Here's another thing I will say. I don't think it's going to be Wanya no matter what. If Kingsley's not ready, it's going to be outside hire. It's going to be bringing back Donovan Smith, and he starts, and then Kingsley takes over.
Okay. All right. I like that prediction. Getting in the details. Jonathan, nice to see you. Really appreciate the hundreds of hours y'all put in on the draft. Thank you. Best KC content out here. Thank you. New drinking game. Take a shot whenever Ryan says, let's be real. And Dan says, I'm going to be honest. We try to keep it real and honest. So let's be real and keep it honest. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. It's like one of my best. It's one of my best things, right? You can count on that at least once or twice, or maybe even 4 times a video. But it is what I try to do.
I'm going to give you an end of the day and bottom line. And I'm going to do some others. I'm guaranteeing it. Thanks, Jonathan. And let's be real. Xavier Worthy he got a Chiefs tattoo today. Okay. Hope it turns out better than KT's Giants tattoo.
Oh yeah, I think the big difference here is that one wanted to be drafted by the team that he's getting a tattoo of, and the other one, okay, we'll do it.
I mean, I hope it's all genuine and everything. I have no reason to think that it's not. But even if it isn't, Xavier Worthy understands. He named the Chiefs as the team he wanted to go to. He's bought into that. He understands how to get to his coach to dig on him and like him because he's wanted to play for him. I mean, I believe it's real, but the synergy is coming together. And if Andy, in his older age, is able to get in with the younger guys, I think the attention itself can take that athlete to bigger heights than we think. Not new heights, but bigger heights. Sorry, Trav.
Xavier loves football. I think that's a big proponent, not just of why Andy Reid and Brett Veach wanted him, but because that is damn contagious. Teammates feed off that stuff. Rashee Rice loves football. Maybe not so much to not, do some things outside of what he shouldn't be doing, but Xavier Worthy, now we know that he loves football. And I'm telling you guys, do yourselves a favor and go watch him playing as a freshman. Most people don't do what he was able to do as a freshman in college at his size, much less just be able to do it. It's different. What he is truly talented. Like you can't teach his level of raw talent. Yeah. He just has it.
You're absolutely right. Oh, thank you, Ozzy. Take care. Brenda, nice to see you. Thank you. Another one of our core members. Cheers to you. Just want to say thank you for all you guys do. Do you see Hicks as Reed's possible replacement? Sure. I got to see him on the field together to make sure it's a 1-to-1. But yeah, I mean, Justin's been great, and I really felt, you correct me if you feel differently, Dan, I really felt year 2 for Justin Reed was markedly better than year 1 for him. And so I'm not sure that they're ready to part ways on purpose.